Find the root or roots, the fourth root of 81. So what we want to do, because it's a fourth root, we want to ask ourselves, what number do we multiply by itself 4 times that's going to equal the number 81? Well, I can break 81 into 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Because this 3 is being multiplied by itself 4 times, and I'm taking the fourth root, this is going to simplify itself to become the number 3. However, because I have a positive radicand with an even index, I know that I can also have a second root of this negative 3. And as a reminder, we're going to go to Brooke and Sophia to tell us why that's the case. So Brooke and Sophia are here to take a look at when we have a negative root. So think about the square root of 4. The square root of 4 can equal negative 2. I know that's the case because if I take negative 2 and I square it, that means I have negative 2 times negative 2. A negative times a negative is a positive, and 2 times 2 is 4. If I have the cubed root of negative 8, that can equal negative 2. And I know that's the case because negative 2 cubed is going to give me negative 8. You can see here as I multiply this by one more negative 2, I'm now at negative 8. The fourth root of 16 can equal negative 2. Because when I take negative 2 and I multiply by itself 4 times, I have now a positive 16. Fifth root of negative 32 equals negative 2. And again, we can see that here. So what Brooke and Sophia are trying to explain to us is that, and what we should hopefully be noticing here, a pattern, is that when we have an even index, so when we're talking about a square root or a fourth root, what we have then is a positive radicand. The number inside that radical symbol is positive, but we have 2 real roots. We have that positive root that we've been working with, but we also have this negative root here. When we have an odd index, so when we're working with a cubed root or a fifth root or even a seventh root and so on, then we have to have a negative radicand in order for us to get a negative root answer. So we have to have a negative number inside our radical symbol. And we're only going to have one real root for our answer. So here we can see that the cubed root of negative 8 is negative 2, but the cubed root of positive 8 is going to give us positive 2. Unlike this example here, we cannot have a negative 4 underneath the radical when we're working with a square root. That does not work. Thank you, Brooke and Sophia.